We got some rear pads and rotors on a Q50. We got some OEM parts right here. We got the good stuff. So we're gonna do how to do rear pads and rotors in under 5 minutes. So let's take these wheels off. First thing you want to do is take off the caliper bolts, which is a 14. So it's 1, 2, boom, second slide pin. All right, now we get ourselves either a little screwdriver or a little pry bar. Get in the caliper and peel it back. Get that shit out of there. Don't hang the hose or the caliper because you could break the hose. So lean it over here. We'll get a caliper hook. Take these pads out. All right, now I got to take the caliper bracket off. Caliper bolts, bracket bolts are 19. So we're gonna crack these loose. Holy fuck. We got the bolts. Looks like I jumped in a puddle. It looks like I jumped in a pool. But we got them out. A little bit more than a 5-minute brake job, but for you guys it'll be 5 minutes. We got one. Now you want to take out all your anger that you have on this rotor. Oh, shit. Boom. Give it a little scrub down here. So you got a nice place or a nice surface that sits on your rotor. You could shoot some PB on it. That'll never hurt. All right, we got the new rotor, so now you want to match them up and make sure they're the correct ones. Put them on the floor, the right size. They're the right size. Hold on the inside. Look pretty good. Look pretty good to me. And now you want to take this rubber piece out of here for your parking brake shoe and transfer it to the new one. If you forget this step, all your parking brake shoes and everything are going to get all rusty from the water when you drive in the rain. So don't forget this. This is crucial. Put it on backwards first. Spray of brake clean. We're gonna prep the caliper and the bracket to go back on. Now we match up the old pads. Make sure these are right. Indeed they are. All right, so these pads didn't come with hardware, which honestly I'm fine with because a lot of the time I use new hardware, they start to make noise. So you just want to take your scrub brush, clean, get all up in there, get all that dust out. Clean your slide pins, wipe them down. Make sure these are nice and lubricated. All right, before you put the caliper bracket on, take some brake grease, put some grease where the calipers or the pads sit. I always want to do that. Also, a spot that can make noise, so you want to keep that lubricated. And now we can put the caliper on, bracket. Now you want to take your pads and your grease, grease the back of the pads. I know some people don't do this. Compress your caliper. So we could just compress. And look at that, we got some healthy calipers. Throw this back on. Take your grease slide pins, get them in there. Finishing touch. Clean that rotor, and you're done. We're gonna do the other side. I'm not gonna record the other side because it's the same exact thing. Make sure to pump the pedal before you go anywhere, because if you back out and you didn't pump the pedal, you got no brakes and you're gonna go flying into the car behind you. So, brakes in 5 minutes. Here you go on a Q50. And yeah,